Gaming laptops have come a long way to provide a decent, fairly portable gaming experience through more efficient components that can rival more budget-oriented gaming desktop setups. Aesthetics have also slowly transitioned from loud and expressive to more refined and tasteful, which is great if you want to use it anywhere outside a gaming session. If you've got $1,000 burning a hole in your pocket, you can rest assured that you'll be getting a great bang for your buck performance with our top picks. If you want our ultimate winner, that's an easy choice. Lenovo's Legion 5 wins out. Coming in with 16GB of DDR4 RAM and a 512GB SSD, it has twice the memory and storage capacity of its nearest competitor, with a few extra slots open for future upgrades and expansions. While its Ryzen 7 4800H processor and NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti graphics card aren't the absolute cutting edge for the form factor, the combo still hammers out outstanding performance for both games and heavy tasks like video editing, while keeping relatively cool thanks to the power efficiency of AMD's Ryzen architecture. On the outside, you get a robust, muted black chassis, a large 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display with a 144Hz refresh rate, and Harman Kardon speakers with Dolby Atmos support for a more immersive gaming experience. Lenovo also delivers an excellent backlit keyboard, a solid touchpad, and a great number of ports. Each side offers a USB-A port along with a headphone jack, and the back of the laptop gives you two more USB-A ports, HDMI, Ethernet, and USB-C ports, perfect for docking your laptop at home. At this point, it's hard to find any downsides to the platform. If we're going to nitpick, fan noise can be a bit loud, and its more muted design may also be a sticking point for gamers that want RGB lighting and flashiness to their machines. But as an overall package, it's a well-rounded performer that solidly plants itself at the top of this guide. In second place, we have the Dell G5 coming in as our runner-up. Coming in right under $1,000, you'll find an Intel i7-10750H, but only 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD. Bringing that up to 16GB of RAM with a secondary 1TB traditional hard drive will run you an extra $50, but in our eyes, it's worth it. The NVIDIA 1650 Ti is slightly less capable than the 1660 Ti in our top pick, but it is a solid performer in its own right. On the outside, you get a 15.6-inch Full HD display running at a slightly lower 120Hz refresh rate, along with a solid backlit keyboard. Its chassis is a bit plasticky, but it does look more like gamer gear if you're into that sort of thing. When it comes to ports, we have similar connectivity with 3 USB-A ports, HDMI, Ethernet, a headphone jack, full SD card slot, and a Type-C DisplayPort. Its only major downside is its less than ideal heat management, as it can get quite hot considering the sheer power of the hardware at its disposal. At the end of the day, this is a great choice if you're looking for a machine dedicated to gaming and want to show it. If you have the $50 extra to get the slightly upgraded version, rest assured you're getting a machine that is just as good as our top pick. If you're on a tight budget, the Acer Nitro 5 packs decent performance at just under $730. While it only includes 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, its i5-10300H puts out a fair amount of power, with the same NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti as our runner-up. On the outside, it has a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display running at a fantastic 144Hz refresh rate, with a decent backlit keyboard and trackpad. Its beefy chassis won't win any awards for design, with a red backlit keyboard and contoured rear grille that wouldn't look out of place on a motorcycle. You get more or less the same ports as with Dell's machine, with 3 USB-A ports, 1 Type-C port, HDMI, Ethernet, and a headphone jack. Cooling is pretty alright for most average tasks, in exchange for louder fan noise and a bit of throttling at the top end, but it's a solid choice at this price point otherwise. For a bit more storage and durability, the Asus TUF F15 should be right up your alley. With the same i5 processor, similar ports, amount of RAM, and SSD as our previous entry, for a total of $799, you get an extra 1TB of storage as well as a slightly better keyboard from Asus. Its chassis is just as gamer-esque, with amber backlighting and angular accents. If there's anything to complain about, it's that its trackpad design might seem a bit dated, with 2 physical buttons at the bottom for left and right clicks, and that its display might not refresh as Acer's 144Hz screen. Otherwise, it's a solid step up. Finally, we've got a solid offering from HP with their Pavilion 15. For the same price as Asus's model, you get the same 8GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD paired with a terabyte hard drive, and AMD's Ryzen 5 4600H processor, which performs quite a bit better than its equivalent i5. In exchange, you're getting the non-TI version of NVIDIA's GTX 1650. On the outside, you get the standard Full HD 15.6-inch display with a chunky but firm-feeling composite chassis with a decent green backlit keyboard. Port-wise, it has one less USB-A port than the other offerings, though you do get speakers tuned by Bang & Olufsen. If you're a gamer that does more than just game, this is a solid pick under $1,000. If you like this guide, make sure you subscribe for all sorts of videos covering gaming laptops and other technology. And don't forget to check out one of these videos we think you might enjoy.